my name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel, Callie Jenny's Crafty Stitching. In today's video, we are going to be going over a couple of products that I got from Dream Stitch. But first, I want to say welcome to everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by to hang out with me today. If this is your first time, I hope you will enjoy the video and check out that playlist. Consider becoming a part of the family here and hitting that subscribe button, that notification bell. That way you are notified when I upload. And as you can see right there, with this channel, you will often be cat bombed because that happens a lot around here. Starfire likes to be a part of the show. So good morning, Starfire. All right, and for everybody else who is coming back, who's been with me, I love you guys. Thank you so much for always coming by and supporting me. You guys are the best. I just love you. And then if everybody could give me that thumbs up, that just helps out my channel and helps other cross-stitch enthusiasts find their way to me. All right, everybody. So like I said, this is going to be regarding items that I got from Dream Stitch. I do have two. I'm not sure if we'll get through them both. But we will see. As I am filming, this is Monday, September 13th, 4:45 again in the morning, of course. And I'm actually going to move her or try. She'll probably come right back. Not sure when this video will release, but I did want to go ahead and get it taped. So I want to go ahead and take a good look at these myself. All right, so let me go ahead and get these open. It's going to be a little noisy, so give me just a moment. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit different than usual, as these are actually beaded kits. I've gotten beaded kits in the past. Sorry, just one second. I got my coffee here. Got my different little cup. You had me at meow. Has a little cat head in here. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. But I need a drink. Starfire is already planning her entrance to come back. Anyway, but as I was saying, I've gotten beaded kits in the past. They came with that clear thread that I like to call fishing line. And always slips out of the eye of the needle. So I always get frustrated. So I wanted to try one of the ones that come out where that actually has the matching color floss that you stitch with the beads. And not only that, but these are glass beads. And I can tell you they make a huge difference already, because each of these packages were extremely heavy. They don't look that large. They look like your average size package, not that big. They're heavy. It was very heavy package, and there was two of them, so it was shocking just how heavy that package was. All right, so before we do all that, let me find the picture here. You see our little sneak peek of our beads. Oh, look, wait till you see this. Now, can't remember what size I got this in. You know what? Hold on just one moment. 1 second. Okay, so I went on the Dream Stitch website and I got, this is actually called Seaside Landscape. And I got it in 11 count, and it is 50 by 62 centimeters beaded cross stitch. Absolutely beautiful. Now the US price for this is $39.99. And let me get back to, I'll have the other one handy just in case. All right. And again, I did get this on the Dream Stitch website. I do have a discount code. It's just Amoro, capital A-M-O-R-O. I will include that information down in the description box as well. But let us take a look. Look at how beautiful this is. Look at how pretty. I love it. Love it. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. As soon as I saw this right in the basket. But again, I was looking specifically, I wanted it to be at least 11 count. I did not want 9 count, and I wanted glass beads because I have heard they don't fade. They're not as likely to fade in sunlight. So that's what I wanted to get. All right, so that is the beautiful picture of this gorgeous kit, which I just love. We'll just put that here for the moment. All right. This is our chart, front and back, and it looks like we have 42 colors. 42. Remember, that's going to be floss and beads. Wow. Okay. We got this little kit. Let's see what all comes in here. Of course, we got our little tube of needles, which is awesome. Let's see what we got. Looks like we got several of them in here. Now, I have noticed that these ones for beads have very small eyelets. These actually don't look too bad. Wonder if there's like different ones in here, or if they're all the same. I think maybe they're all the same. But they do have to have very slim needle eyes to get through the beads, because the beads are very small, and now I can't get them back in there. So 1 second. Yeah, so these are very, very thin needles, very thin. Seem pretty good though. Okay. So we got our needles. We got, looks like 4 different little cups to hold our beads. So you could just put like a sticker, or even mark it with like a permanent marker with a number, because it would take, you can mark it with the permanent marker and then use fingernail polish remover to remove it. Test it first just to be sure. We got our needle threader, and you really need this kind when using the smaller eyes, because you can't get the other threaders through the eye on these bead needles. And then we got some snippers. All right, so that's pretty awesome. Let me put that away. Put everything back in the bag so I do not lose anything. Let's put that over here. Okay, so first, let us move all these beads out of the way. We'll take a look at those next. All right. We're probably only actually going to get through one of these today. We'll do the other one another day. Just because I do want to show you some of these beads, and that's going to take a little bit of time. All right, we're going to move the floss out of the way. All right, so, you know what? I don't know if that said what brand this was. Let me see. It doesn't say. It just says Bead Stitch Seaside Landscape. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the brand is. If one of you know, be sure to let me know. I don't, you know what, let me see. Can I pan this out anymore? Oh, hold on. It's kind of, it's pretty large, because again, 11 count. But see, I don't recognize this symbol up here. So I don't think this is a brand that I have gotten before. I don't recognize any of this. We do have a nice size picture, little picture here of what our canvas is going to look like. It is serged all the way around, so thank God for that. That is wonderful. We have our symbol legend on the side. It has been a long time, my friends, since I've worked with an 11 count, and this just looks huge. Now, it does say, now we are all used to, with 11 counts, to use 3 strands of floss. However, the website says because you are using beads with this, you only use 2 strands of floss with your bead. I'm pretty sure that's what it said. Let me double check so I don't steer anybody wrong. Let's see. Yeah, 2 strands, half stitch. Okay, because you are going to have the beads on there. But it does look very gorgeous. This does not look, I mean, this canvas is a little rough. It does look like the kind of cheaper canvases. I mean, it's not bad. But it definitely is some of the cheaper canvases that we see in some of the lesser quality kits. That's just the way it is. That's just the truth of it. But it is very well rendered. Let us take a little closer look here. You can see pretty well. I mean, it is very clear. The printing is very clear. No complaints there at all. Very clear. Looks like it'll be a pretty easy stitch, which is wonderful. Yeah, I don't see like, I'm not seeing any confetti. Again, sometimes I don't until I'm run across it while working it. But yeah, it looks really, really good. I mean, the printing is great. No complaints at all with the printing. Let me zoom back out. So that is wonderful. It's just, you don't have all that extra border on the side that you do with some of the other brands that I have gotten used to. I've gotten a little spoiled. I'm going to admit it with some of the other brands. But I mean, it seems solid enough. It is stitched all the way around, so it's not going to come apart. I'm not sure what this says down here. You can use your Google Translate. It's probably either instructions or care instructions. But I'm not going to worry about whatever that says this morning. But anyway, we do have our symbol over here, so that is great. The symbol, let's see if it matches here. Yes, it does. So the symbol legend on your canvas does match your paper chart. So you can use the chart if you want to. And yeah, it's pretty clear. The symbols look pretty easy. I don't see like any that are, you know, look almost identical, which makes it confusing. So yeah, it's pretty good. 42 colors. I think 42 colors for this is great. So overall, am I happy I purchased it? Absolutely. This, I don't remember if I said it, this on the website I think was like $39. Let me see. I have to keep referring back because my brain ain't working yet. I need to suck down this coffee that I got. $39.99. It does look like it's on sale. But again, folks, it comes with glass beads. So, very happy about that. Okay, so let me flip this over. Not that that gives us a very white background because, as you can see, the ink, you see the ink through this a bit, but it's something. All right, so let me go ahead and get actually a couple of these little, or one of these little trays out so we can take a little closer look at these beads. This is why I'm only going to do, I think, only show you one of these kits today, just because it's going to take some time. You know what? I'm going to actually show you the floss first. So this is what I loved about doing this beaded kit. I like having the colored floss to match rather than just the clear. Clear, yes, it's easy. You don't have to keep switching your floss because you're using the same for the entire kit. So it's easier, I guess, in that respect. But two things. One, I like the color to match the bead because it helps fill in the picture. Two, this doesn't slip out of the eye or your needle as easily as that clear floss does. But look at these beautiful colors. Look at that. And again, this is 42 colors. It's gorgeous. All right, these seem extra long. Maybe it's just me, but they seem pretty long. All right. This is not my favorite type of floss drop that just has these little, just kind of hooks down onto it, but that's okay. It'll work. It'll make do. All right, but just look at all those pretty colors. I'm not going to go through each one separately, but whew, just look at all these beautiful purples. I just absolutely love this color palette. The light pinks. Lots and lots of different purples in here. This is almost like an iridescent purple. It is gorgeous. And then, of course, the beautiful blues. It is just a beautiful color palette. Just to enhance all those beads. Okay, so let me move that out of the way for now so we can take a little closer look at our beads. And they're falling out of the bag. Look at it. See if you can get an idea how heavy this is. Shakes the whole table. This is heavy. I'm going to take these out, but I'm never going to get them back in. Just not going to happen. I'll have to get a big baggie to put all this stuff in. Just look at these colors. Look at all this pink. That is a whole lot of pink. And I don't know if the camera's picking it up because of the glare, but they almost have an iridescent look to them with different like colors popping. It is beautiful. We'll probably take a look at these too. Maybe in the cup it'll be a little bit better, but just to go through these really quick, I'm not going to worry about putting them in order. just going to kind of show them. These are a little lighter pink than these ones. We have, see, a lot of these are just have a real iridescent color about them. Hopefully it's picking up because, like I said, there's a lot of glare because of the lighting at this time of morning, and it's in a plastic bag, so it's going to happen. Just beautiful, though. Look at these. Now, it's hard for me to see, and I don't have my glass on. They're so tiny. All the sizes will not be perfect. It's just the way it is. It's just not going to happen. They're not all going to be uniform in size. But it says once on the canvas, you will not be able to really tell the difference. Look at how tiny these little things are. Such beautiful colored beads. A lot of this one too. Just this one little bag is weighty. It's heavy. Just gorgeous. And this one also looks like, oh, it's stuck. Oh, no, don't take the sticker off. We need it. Okay. Some of these really have an iridescent look to them. The color changes. It's just gorgeous. Oh, love it. See a little hitchhiker in here. It looks like there's one little different colored bead in there. Right here. See, this one kind of has an iridescent look to it also. Ooh, there's a whole lot of this one. And again, really, really heavy. Can't you just imagine this done? Even this is almost like a, I don't know, like a taupey kind of purpley type of color. It's a really beautiful color. I don't know how well that's picking up. There's a lot of that one. And I'm going to use those little bead trays that I got there. I think people really use them mostly for diamond painting, but I'm going to use them for doing these bead kits. Gorgeous. Now, not that I would need to, because they do come in the resealable little baggies, which I love that. So at least you have the option just to work with the bags that they come with. And I may wind up doing that with these just because it did come with those type baggies. I mainly got those bead trays for when you get those kits that you have to cut the little bags open and you can't reseal them. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Let me even move this along a little bit faster. Gorgeous. These are very, very pretty, all of them. I love the colors. Look at those. This is like a grapey kind of purple. And again, I hope it's picking up. I know the lighting can be funny. It's just beautiful though. Ooh, that one's heavy too. There's a lot of this color. Look at all these. They're just beautiful. Okay, everybody, for some reason my camera had stopped and then popped back on just to take this final look at all of everything that we got in this kit. I did have had it sideways so you could see everything. So the only thing you really missed was I showed you some of the beads. So I'm going to go ahead and do that again really quick. I think I'll show you some of these little iridescent ones. I don't know how it did that. It's like it put itself on pause. So it just cut that part out. So let me just go ahead and show you again, or first time for you, second time for me. But look at how beautiful these are. The beads are gorgeous. Now again, they are not going to be perfect in size, identical sizing. But again, it does say you won't be able to tell once it's all on the canvas. I would imagine it's probably pretty difficult to make all the beads all the same size. I'm not mad at that. As I was saying at the end of my, as I was doing my outro or whatever, I was saying canvas-wise, I do wish the canvas itself was a little bit better quality. I wish it had a little bit more edges around it, especially because when it's done, it's going to be very heavy with all these glass beads. But would I buy it again? Absolutely. Again, I mean, for just under $40 with all these glass beads, I mean, I can't express to you the weight of these, but the beads are beautiful. I do believe it's going to be gorgeous when it's done. It's 42 colors. It is definitely going to be stunning. I just wish the canvas was a little bit better quality, was a little softer, not as scratchy, but it is serged all the way around, so that is huge. And I think that's great. And again, when you're all done, you wash this and all that ink should come out. All right, so again, everybody, sorry for the little snafu, but this is everything that you get in the kit, including this beautiful, beautiful picture. Oh, it's just gorgeous. I absolutely adore it. Now, there will be one more that we'll be doing a video that I'll be showing you, but it is one that I think Natalia over on Lovecraft Forever got and has already started. But I'll just show you from the one that I got in another video. All right. Again, thank you guys so much for coming by, hanging out with me, checking out my video. I love you guys. If, again, you were new, this was your first time here, I hope you enjoyed this video. Normally, there's not a snafu like that, but, you know, life is life. Please hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, if you would like to see more videos. That way you are notified when I upload. And if everyone could hit that like button, that just helps out my channel, helps other cross-stitch enthusiasts find their way to me. And thank you to Dream Stitch for having these options to get these kits in the 11 count with the floss and the beads and the glass beads. I love that. I don't see that on all the websites. Thank you to all my friends that always come by and support me. I love you guys. If I didn't already say that, clearly I need to suck down this second cup of coffee. All right, everyone. I love each and every one of you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I hope everybody will be very safe. I hope you will always be blessed. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.